Okay, so this is my reasons for starting a YouTube channel. It's pretty easy. I don't really fall in any sort of political or left or right leaning category. I have been accused of being a little bit more right wing lately than left. Uh, I hope that's not true. I hope I can always look at things with nuance and choose them not for whatever political divide they're on, whatever side of the political spectrum they fall on, but by common sense. I have been accused of having common sense now and again. It doesn't happen often. But yeah, the so the main reason is because I do see a lot of people at the moment making choices based on political ideology, perhaps even choices they wouldn't normally have made. Um, I see it creeping into more videos online. Um, I can think of a few. By the way, when I say creeping onto videos online, I mean videos that could easily have nothing to do with politics. I was watching a history one quite a while ago, and he did history cooking, and he made this drink called the Orange Fool, and apparently the comments below went ape shit because they thought he was taking the Mickey out of Donald Trump because he'd made a drink called the Orange Fool. And he was just like, what do you want us to do? It's called the Orange Fool. It's got nothing to do with Trump. The poor bastard. And then I've seen videos that are meant to be about the Games Workshop hobby. They less so. They have weighed in, a couple of them. Well, one of them. I'm a big fan of Shadowversity. The guy talks about, like, you know, science, fantasy, and castles, and his politics. He even said he wasn't gonna get into politics, and it lasted one video. So it's getting prevalent, and I feel like battle lines have been drawn where there need be no battle lines. So I thought I would make this video and others like it, and I would try and talk through to myself, looking at myself on this little screen on my little phone in my little bedroom, to go through how I would normally process something. Just so you know how not to do it, you know. It is very worrying to me how quickly people will draw a line, and how quickly, you know, friendships can be broken. Name calling becomes apparent. The What put me off a certain video is I won't say who. I don't really want to involve their channel because it is a decent channel, and the fella who runs it seems to be a decent bloke. The first thing he did was basically insult the opposing side of the argument, if you will, for what I thought was a no good reason. And the first thing I thought is, well, that's immediately made any sort of compromise or any sort of conclusion to this more difficult, because he's got everybody who doesn't agree with him, he's got their backs up now, and I just didn't see the point. He's not the only person who's done it. It's far too easy to latch onto an ideology without being very critical of it. I'm guilty of it myself. I see too many people doing it, and I want to encourage people to consider all of their choices, and then demonstrate me considering mine. And if you disagree with me, great. Testers, don't be scared for people to test the conclusions you've came to, and don't be scared to be wrong. It's just That's all you can do. I mean, you've if people don't learn to do this, and in fairness, I think a lot of people do know how to do this. They just don't end up on YouTube because they've got more sense. But really, I think it's not so much learning to do this as demonstrating it. So that's my reason for starting a YouTube channel. So I will try and pick current issues, not politics. I'm not politically minded. I don't even know who half the politicians are. But issues that are perhaps mentioned in politics, like gender equality, the pay gap, the minimum wage, Black Lives Matter. This all of the favourites, all the stuff you never bring up in the pub unless you want to leave through the window. So remember, it was just religion and politics. Now it's religion, politics, gender. Oh god, it's very complicated. Well, anyway, unless I can get punched through a screen, I don't think I've got too much to worry about. But that's about it. I hope it helps somebody, even if it helps them disagree with us. And that's about it, really. See you in the next one.